been 6 months since the outbreak. No one knows how it started. Thousands are dead. Birmingham, England. 3 men.
How you doing?
Hello! What's up now?
Trapped. Using a fortunately placed radio transmitter, they tried desperately to get a message to the outside world. This is their message.
Welcome back, we're the Monikers. I'm Pete, and I'm joined today by Dean.
Yo!
And Al. Yo, Wooga! And we're going to talk about things that made us feel good, things that made us feel down, but basically, things that make us feel good. Because it was to concentrate on the bad things.
Sometimes it's good for a rant, though.
It is good for a rant.
Well, can I jump in there?
Yeah.
Because I'm going to start with something that's confused me.
Okay.
This week, right? Today, actually, I am still, you might have noticed, in a bit of a confused haze. Where I work, there's a local coffee shop, a local chain of coffee shops, that I enjoy. Next door to which is a hairdresser's.
Yeah.
I walked past there today, the hairdresser's. Big glass window in the hairdresser's.
Okay.
There's a man having his hair razored, got a baseball cap on. 1000% genuine.
I'm lost.
This man was sitting in the chair with the cape round it, the cape on, not the big chicken.
The guy, I'm going to say that.
Sitting in the chair he said, I must have taken LSD or something, a man sitting with the cap on. Anyway, he'd got a bright red baseball cap on, and the man was shaving his head behind it.
Like the bowl cut.
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't get it.
He'd got a baseball cap on.
Perhaps he'd just gone into his back shaved.
Back.
It could be,
and we're just finishing off.
Yeah.
Finishing up under the hat.
Back sack and...
It's like when they have the fucking comb stuck in their hair, like, how lazy is that when they just leave the comb in their hair? Do you reckon you could put your watch in your hair as well?
So I'm not sure if that person is my hero of the week.
Yeah. Or indeed.
Or indeed my cock of the week.
Yeah.
For going to the barbers,
I think
what circumstances would you have your head shaved whilst wearing a hat?
Maybe you only had a cup of cream.
Yeah. I think this is veering to the cock of the week.
You're more cock.
I'm more cock
than hero.
Yeah, I'll be you on that. Yeah, definitely. The cock of the week.
Well, I think I was leaning towards
cock.
The cock.
King cock of the week.
I've been leaning towards the cock for a while. I was so confused, I forgot to order my pano raisin.
Well, your team out at you.
Yeah, I have to go to Costa.
You can't just keep saying random words.
No, it's... Oh, just carry on.
So.
Oh, what's a good one?
That was me. Laughing at your joke.
Oh, right, okay, so we're still...
bringing you in.
I was just trying to make it easy.
It's ruined now.
An edit point.
Yeah. Okay, so, I've got cock of the week. Should we call it cock of the week? Should we talk about Prince Philip?
We can do, yeah.
He's just had this, he'd been involved in a car crash.
He has. But thank God, Phil the Greek is alright, I believe.
Yeah, he wasn't armed. He wasn't injured, I don't think. I think he went into hospital, had a checkup. But apparently, this is not the first near miss. Well, this one a near miss, but there's loads of people come forward saying they're always having trouble with this fucking old man pulling out his hand and go,
really?
And he's driving. And about 2 days later,
really?
He pulled out again, driving again, with no seatbelt.
Yeah.
Could not give a fuck. Now, what are you thinking? You like him, don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
I think on being coloured, could have watched The Crown. And I'm thinking he's really
Matt Smith has ruined him for you.
Yeah. Could I quite like him? I thought, he's been roguish, I know he's knocking everybody else off behind the coins back. But,
allegedly.
No, actually.
Slag.
Thanks.
I can say that.
About the Queen?
No, not about the Queen. About Matt Smith.
Yeah, so what do you think?
Well, yeah, because this has been quite a debate. I've seen some quite nasty arguments. One involving Uber cunt Piers Morgan.
Yes.
Actually saying that there was, to be fair, he kind of, mediated between two sides. One saying that people should have to retake the test at 65 or 70, and somebody else saying, absolutely not, there's nothing up with me. I'll carry on driving till I actually plough through a bus stop.
Yeah.
Was basically his argument.
Yeah, I'll kill somebody.
Yeah, where am I? Are these my trousers? So I'm not sure because, I do think there needs, at 97, he's not well. At 97, your reactions have got to be slowed down anyway. Yeah. Your eyesight starts going in your 40s.
You're on my page.
Apparently. So, yeah, there has got to, surely at 97. One, he's got a fleet of highly paid drivers, protection officers, all of whom could drive him anywhere he wanted to go. Horses.
Horse and carriage.
Yeah. Exactly, and it's great that I do like him as a character. Obviously, he's a bit of a caricature. He's a bit of a, he's famous for being
odd,
wrong. He's what he's famous for.
Wrong,
not giving a fuck. I think that's what I like about him.
See, now you're on my page here because not just the royal family, but I honestly believe that anyone over a certain age shouldn't be allowed to drive.
I think it should be on an individual, case by case basis.
Roads, man.
It's you should be retested at a point.
Yeah,
70 perhaps, maybe even 65. I don't know, but I think but again, there's got to be statistics.
Well, I thought they retested it at a certain age.
I think it's 75.
75, and then you have to take it every 2 years.
Yeah,
that's old. I don't think it's a full test. It's just like a
Can you drive?
An evaluation.
Can you still drive, dearie?
Yeah. Oh yes, I can drive. I've put my foot on here, do I?
But yeah, it is bad, and that car would have been like an armoured car.
It was like a Jeep. It was like
no, but I mean, it wouldn't be just
Range Rover.
out
It
of the
Land
shop.
Rover, wasn't it? Or something?
Oh no, it
would be
bulletproof,
protect. Yeah. It would be.
But you think
like,
so?
Basically, a metal shed. Yeah. He's driving around.
Swan proof.
So yeah. I've got a couple of things. You can choose one if you like.
Okay.
I've got superhero connections, or eel pie gets you high.
Eel pie gets you high. I want to know what that's.
What do you think it might be?
Okay, I think you need to be high to eat eel pie.
Well,
because it's fucking disgusting.
You're a bit of a foodie,
yeah,
aren't you? You like your food, particularly croutons.
Love me croutons.
Which, if you ask me, doesn't count as food. It counts as rubbish because it's stale bread.
It's not stale.
I'm not having this argument again.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm not having this argument.
I'm not having this argument again.
What it actually is there is so much coke being done in London that the water treatment plants cannot effectively filter the coke out of your urine.
Yeah.
And some of this water is getting into the Thames, so much so that a lot of the wildlife in the water, the fish, and particularly the eels, are absolutely off their tits on coke.
No way.
And there's been some testing done by some university, and they actually said that some of the eels that were examined as part of the study were buzzing. I don't know if they were throwing shapes, whether they were chewing excessively, or what.
That's something I'd say, that is.
What do we think a buzzing eel looks like?
Okay, now.
Imagine an eel dancing next to Shaun Ryder.
With maracas.
With some maracas. Yeah.
Paul and Tommy on. Biggles at.
Twisting your melon. You're twisting my melon, man.
Twisting his melons.
Les, the eel.
Yeah. So if nothing else, right, England has got to be proud of the fact that 4.5 pounds of cocaine, effectively, is going into the Thames every day.
Wow.
Right? How many lines do you think you could get out of 4.5 pounds?
7,940.
7,940. Pete?
Out of how much?
4.5 pounds of coke. How many lines would that be?
Is that so and a bit bags of sugar?
It is, yeah. It's nearly 2 bags of sugar.
How many lines? Oh, more than 7,000, man.
Do you know the answer?
I'm going to say 15,000.
15,000. Apparently, they reckon the equivalent of 80,000 lines
80,000?
is going
Okay,
into
that.
the Thames. It's going
Don't
into
let me
the
hang you.
Thames every day. 80,000? It's...
Oh my God. That's
So
ridiculous.
clearly, what we need to start doing
He's hanging a bit down the Thames.
is getting down the Thames,
Snorkeling?
snorting the eels. Yeah, that's it.
That's fantastic.
That is.
That would be... I mean,
That
not,
is
not
quite a
that,
bit of news.
I'd
That's
do
quite
anything
a
like that.
Surely there's got to be some,
It's free.
something we could do. That I was thinking that we could perhaps develop some kind of like crime story involving eels, like The Sopranos, but with eels and
Yeah.
fish.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously,
Yeah.
Obviously, you'd have to have Al Capone. Come on. See, all of that story is bullshit. Just for that one.
Just for that joke.
No, it is true. It is true. But I was a mate. You could get 80,000 lines. So what I think we should do is go out and buy 4.5 pounds worth of coke.
Yeah.
See if we could actually get 80,000 lines.
It depends how big you... What I don't get... You can't really... You know... Depends how big you like. So, I've never done this sort of stuff, obviously.
I would imagine you being you like a selfish fat lion, don't you?
Mate, no, it's a very slender, very long line.
A long
So I don't have that sort of
It'd
fat.
be the Pacino with the tray, just mount about in it.
Like Deadpool.
That's wicked.
Right.
That's one of my best scenes.
Okay, so that's the first one from me. Pete, over to you. We'll come back into my other one in a bit. You got anything?
Okay.
Can you beat fucking tripping eels?
No, I can't beat Tripping Hills now. Changing the subject a little bit, I went to see Glass the weekend, which is the sequel to Split and Unbreakable.
The M. Night Shyamalan.
Shyamalan.
Yeah, film.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
cool.
So obviously when we saw Split, we didn't know that this was going to be the sequel and or it was anything to do with Unbreakable. Right? And until I think Bruce Willis had a cameo, didn't he, in the film, if you remember, towards the end, I think. And it was like,
Yeah, he's in a bar, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah. So there might be a connection there.
Yeah.
Anyway, this goes on. And without spoiling anything, the premise is... Oh, it's a very good film, by the way. Before I talk about it, I do recommend it. If you love the other two, give it a see. It's fantastic. But when you listen to this, it'll be 3 years old. So it'll probably be on Netflix. Have a look on Netflix. It's bound to be there. And if Netflix is not about them...
Notflix.
Nutflix. That's something else. That's something else. You've got to pay more for that.
Just a pay-per-view.
That's a special.
Grumble picks.
It's that's £20 a month, that is.
Box office. I'm writing that one down.
Yeah, have that one on.
I can't.
What was I saying?
Glass.
Oh, Glass, yeah. So what the premise is, there's a doctor works in a hospital as he treats people who believe that they've got superpowers, or that they are superheroes. And I was thinking, if we had to pick something that we thought we were good at,
Yeah.
you know, we've got a sort of innate talent to do something,
Yeah.
and we sort of said, yeah, that's my superpower,
Yeah.
and then just went out into the streets,
All right.
you know,
Yeah.
and using your sort of power for good.
Yeah.
Or evil. Not necessarily good. You've got sort of anti-heroes, haven't you?
You have,
Or,
yeah.
Or villains.
Villains.
So, yes, I was thinking about that.
Yes. So, what would my sort of humble brag talent
Yeah.
be?
It's a pot to piece.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, I can tell you mine straight away if you like.
Yeah, go on then.
I would be, I'm good at telling time. Hang on. Without a clock. I just seem to know the time.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll be...
Is that boy like...
It's 9:05. But ask me any time, and I won't look at the clock, and I will tell you the time. I promise you.
I will. I'll catch you out with that.
I'm pretty good and accurate.
And
I'm
what
not
would
going to
your
say
name
I'm
be?
not. Pardon?
What would your name be? Citizen Quartz.
Sir Seconda. Captain Seconda.
Captain Cassio.
Yeah, Captain Cassio, that'll do.
Have a calculator on you.
Captain Cassio, that's me. Yeah.
All right, so you can tell that you've got.
Yeah, so if you're in need,
okay,
if you're in a rush somewhere and you ain't got the time on you, and
what's the time?
You're rushing for no reason. You think, well, am I rushing for no reason?
I suppose if there was a bomb exploding,
I'd know how long you got left.
Yeah, how long a minute was to unexplode it.
Now, I know he's telling us he's really good at telling the time. I will not trust him in the event of someone setting off a fucking bomb. Right?
You wouldn't count on Al to count you down.
I've got no proof of this.
I will prove this to you.
He nips set for 10 minutes, he's gone for fucking half an hour.
I'll prove it to you. I'm pretty good.
Oh,
I'm not going to say that I'm on the button.
Oh.
But it's always within...
Yeah, but when you're unexploding
2 or 3 minutes.
Oh, but you can't...
within 2 or 3 minutes.
No, just let's see how we get on.
All right.
But you can't do it at work because you know it's about lunchtime. Or I've been here for half an hour.
Yeah.
Right, you can't do it by a school because you know what time the school
No, I'm pretty good. If you was to, like, I don't know, wait till we get to the pub.
Okay,
Just any time, just drop it on me.
We'll do that.
And I'll see if my power
By
works.
the way, he's sitting in front of his phone and he's wearing a watch.
But my watch... I'll tell you what, I'll turn my watch upside down.
Even I can tell the time upside down.
No, but I'm
And
clean.
I ain't got these fucking...
No, but you'll know
superpower.
now. Well, I'm not going to do that for no reason, am I? So you'll know if I'm looking at my watch.
So do you think when you were a child then, on a school trip, you were bitten by a clock?
I could have been.
A radioactive clock.
I could have been, yeah.
Okay, well I would say mine is the ability to convince whoever I'm talking to that I'm listening to them.
Very handy. Very
when
handy.
I'm not.
Yeah.
And I've actually kind of, I've drifted off.
Are you doing it now?
Ah, well. So yeah, I think now I do have some counselling skills, and I learned like non-verbal encouragement and, eye contact and engaging with people. So I think that subconsciously, if somebody is just talking, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
I can just carry on, sort of nodding, maintain eye contact, and absolutely no idea what they're talking about, what I'm agreeing to. But really, if I was talking to the Joker, the green goddess, no, that was the exercise woman in the 80s. The green goblin.
You got Mr. Motivator, the green goddess.
Yeah, and the Joker. Go into a bar. They could be telling me their evil schemes, but I could really be working out, I'm taking in everything around me. I can see Al desperately trying to work out what the time is. I think that's my superpower is convincing people I'm listening to them or wiggling one ear.
Oh, okay. Do it now. Wow. Yeah. One
like
ear
it.
wiggled. One ear wiggled.
Don't like it. Can you
I could be the wiggler.
The wiggler.
Can you do it with your eyes?
Wiggle one ear with my eyes.
No, wiggle your eyes.
Wiggle your eyes. A fucking
You know,
snail.
do that and that fucking...
Oh, right, my nephew could do that.
Oh, God, no. I don't like it.
We're having him
In fact, don't do that. I wouldn't
Do
like it. Wiggle your eyes.
It's like make your eyes vibrate.
No, when you really like that, what you've just done,
It's
dead fast.
Okay, my superhero power will be I'm really good at telling if something isn't level just by when I look at it. Like a picture.
Oh, right,
Or,
okay.
basically it's pictures. I'm just trying to think of anything that's desperately needs to be level. Yeah, but yeah, I could just walk into a room and go, off. That's level. That's okay.
Ah, the leveller.
The leveler.
Okay, yeah, I'm pretty good at keeping things level.
The leveler. The wiggler. And two-timer.
Captain Cassio. Two-timer.
The two-timer. Yes.
Oh, Tony two-timer.
No, it's just being called the two-timer is better than fucking Tony two-timer. You call him Tony for?
First name that come to me every tea.
He's great.
Your name's Al.
Yes.
So you'd be Al
No,
in
but
real
you can't
life,
put
and then
anything
you'd
with
be the
it.
time-timer.
Al Marney. That's not a famous...
No, your real fucking name.
Brightly-
Almarni.
Browling.
No.
Alan.
No, you'll be Al. Alan
Are you
Firth.
having it easier?
I'm trying to get my name in lights. I want my name on the watch. So like if it's Seconda, it could have been... Well, it can't be because... Just
could
carry
be
on.
sick under.
Nah, it could be, but that's not
What's
me,
it
is
about?
it?
You
You know,
don't
like
have your name
I'm
in lights.
electric.
Oh, yeah.
So something like that.
But
it's gotta
usually, heroes, their name has some relation to what they do.
I'll tell the time. So,
Okay, so having Al doesn't really make any fucking sense, does it?
no, I don't mean just Al. I'm saying, like, I don't know what the word is when you put it in, like, the name of a watch and you try and fit it in.
Okay.
What's it called?
So we need to
Is
find...
it a synonym?
You'd be Alan Tock. Or Tick. The Tick. Oh, there's already the
It's
Tick.
already did a tick. Isn't there?
The Tock.
Oh, no. Ah, Al TikTok.
You could be Tick Al.
No, that's crap.
Right,
No, we're not moving on. No, we're not
Leave
moving on
you.
until it's sorted.
You're not being in our
I'm bored.
our squad.
Fuck, mate.
Our force.
Well, Captain Cassio was there.
So we'll go with Captain Cassio
Right.
till we come up with anything better.
Yeah, and I could TikTok, motherfucker.
That could be. Oh yeah, right. That's your
That's
sort
my
of
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, TikTok, motherfucker.
I'm going You're level.
Then
And I'll
fuck
go,
off.
Yeah.
What?
Good on it.
Oh, that's great.
You'll pay for this, Wiggler.
TikTok, motherfucker.
You're level.
Look at that, eh? See, we're a force. All right then. So while we're on the subject of superheroes,
Yeah.
what I want to ask the leveler and TikTok is, can you give me a connection between these famous people, heroes of ours? I'm going to give you Captain Jack Sparrow, Captain America, and Han Solo.
Okay.
Okay, can you think of anything that links those?
Is it links to characters or links to films?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Okay, if I'm honest,
You don't know.
it links the actors.
Okay. Is it about jobs they had before?
Not nice.
No?
No?
Okay.
No, I'm going to write this down because I reckon.
Not throw the key
Well,
off.
we can come back to it. You know, we can have this going through the show, have some ideas, and we'll come back to it later, if you like.
Okay.
Or I can tell you what it is now and piss you off.
Don't tell us the answer. So I'm serious about
Okay,
this.
now we'll come back to that.
We'll come back to it. So, Harrison Ford, Chris Evans, and Johnny Depp.
We haven't done this one yet.
It's the same people.
It's the same people, idiot.
Oh, yeah.
It's the actors. We haven't done this one. I didn't mean Chris Evans off bloody TGI Fridays. You know?
That's what I thought you meant. Who else was it? Han Solo.
Harrison Ford.
Paul Guzay. What was that? I missed that one. Okay, so carrying on a little bit with the superhero thing. The Oscars, the nominations for the Oscars.
Oh yes, I saw. It's that time of year again.
Has been announced today, and big talking point is Black Panther, the Marvel film.
At the Oscars.
Has been nominated for Best Picture, and it's
good,
like
really.
the first time.
That was never last year.
What?
Black Panther? Was it only last year?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Wow.
it was last year.
Okay.
No,
So
I
was it
can't remember.
nominated for an Oscar then?
but it has. It has. It's in the list. Check it out with the Academy. So I don't fucking know. Yes, so the Black Panther has been nominated, and then normally the Oscars famously sort of snub any blockbuster films, Star Wars, and all the sort of thing. Even though like the biggest selling films, and everybody loves them. They're quite snobby. So the sort of made a concession, and I don't think it'll win, but I think they put it in there as a nod.
So what have you got as the winner for yourself?
So what, though? What do you think they're nodding to?
To the criticisms, I think they're just acknowledging. Okay, yeah, we'll throw this in, because originally they wanted another category. So instead of best picture, it was best commercial, or best success, that sort of thing. And they said, well, why are you still putting it in a different category? If it's a good film, it's a good film.
Yeah.
So they put it in the all in the mix now. For the best pictures nominated are Black Panther, Black Klansman, Bohemian Rhapsody, The Favourite, Green Book, which I don't know, Roma.
That's
on
language.
I think that's a Netflix
I don't
thing.
know that one.
A Star Is Born and Voice.
Well, if you're asking me, I'm going to have to say, of those films there, that Bohemian Rhapsody is clearly head and shoulders above the other, because I haven't seen any of the others.
Yeah.
They could all be awful. They've been nominated for best film, isn't it?
What?
Black Panther.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. Bohemian Rhapsody is better than Black Panther.
I think Bohemian Rhapsody is better than all of them, even though I haven't seen all of them.
I have seen The Favourite.
I want to see the Black
Oh, yeah, you have, haven't
Klansman,
you?
but I missed it.
Black Klansman, that's Spike Lee, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but now I ain't seen any of the others.
Is it Adam Driver? Darth Vader? No. Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
He is in it, yeah. Black Klansman, yeah. I don't know who he is, though. He's not the main character, is he?
Okay, Best Director, Alfonso Cuarón. I think he directed one of the Harry Potter films, if I remember. Adam McKay for voice. Lorgos Lanthimos. It don't even matter if these are right, because The Favourite, which is very, very good. Spike Lee, Black Klansman, and Paweł Pawlikowski for the Cold War. I've never heard of most of it. Let's look at the big hitters then. Best Actor, Rami Malek for Bohemian Rhapsody.
It has to be, surely.
Christian Bale for voice, which he's hotly contended, I think. Because he's put on another 3 or 4 star now to play Dick Cheney.
Okay, fair enough, but you know, if we're winning awards now for putting on 3 stone,
Exactly, yeah. I'd have won it 3 years ago. 3 years on the trot, fatty. Viggo Mortensen for Green Book.
Ah, yeah, I know the film that is.
Is he the one with there's a piano player and he's the chauffeur?
Aragon in it.
Yeah. Bradley Cooper, A Star Is Born, which I haven't seen.
But that's a remake.
Yeah, but apparently it's nothing to do with the other one. It's
So what
completely.
is Mouse?
Quite right.
It's an eternal story.
Quite right.
It's been made. This is the 4th one. I think it was first made by Frederick March and stuff in 1918 or something ridiculous.
Oh, wow.
And then Judy Garland did it with James Mason. And then Barbara Streisand and Christopher Christopherson in 1976, I think. And then this one, so this is the 4th one. And then Willem Dafoe. But
That's
it's Eternity's Gate, but I ain't seen that, so I don't know what the round is. I mean, I've only seen Bohemian Rhapsody with Rami Malek, but he, as you say, it was fantastic. This Friday.
Yeah. Well, Pete, you're a big Queen fan.
Yeah.
You're the biggest Queen fan I know.
Big fan.
Big fan.
Big fan.
So you're quite protective, quite precious about the songs, about the legacy, and of course about Freddie.
Yeah.
You know. So what did you think? What did you think of Rami Malek, and what did you think of the film?
Okay. I thought Rami Malek was absolutely fantastic. I thought he was very nuanced.
Yes, it wasn't like a pastiche, was it?
He wasn't trying. It was good without being a sort of caricature.
It was lovely. It was a good way of putting it.
All an impression. It was like,
yeah,
did a
and
really
I
good
can't imagine Sacha Baron Cohen.
No way. He looked so much
brilliant as he is.
But that's the thing, wouldn't he? With a moustache.
I don't think we would have took him. I can't imagine him doing the sensitive.
He's too tall anyway.
Of Bohemian Rhapsody. Yes, I can imagine Sacha Baron Cohen doing Freddie Mercury on stage. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. I bet Freddie wouldn't have minded, would he?
Sexy time.
Yeah. I like you.
I like you.
Yes, I thought it was fantastic. The film itself, I thought perhaps the dialogue was a bit clunky in places.
What does that mean?
It was a little, I don't know, I know they've got a lot of information, and sometimes you just shoehorned in a clumsy way.
Yeah.
As in, it could have been done better.
I know.
But generally, I've seen it twice. I enjoyed it more the second time.
So, who are your tips then? Best film, best actor.
Okay, best film out of that list is that I've seen. I'm going to say The Favourite.
Right. I'm going to say best film, A Star Is Born. I haven't seen it, but there was such an outcry in America.
Sorry. Who do you think is going to win it?
That's who I think will be.
Oh, sorry, I thought you meant
film.
what's my favourite one?
No.
Sorry.
No, I'm not going to give the tip for your favourite film. Because there was such an outcry that A Star Is Born lost out to the Glowden Cove.
Glowden Coves.
The Glowden. I'm going to say it once more.
You say like this Norwegian, yeah. The Globen Glen.
The Golden Globe.
The Golden Globes.
There was such an outcry in America that A Star Is Born was beaten at the Golden Globes by Bohemian Rhapsody. I think they will want to tip the nod. Donald Trump, I think, will intervene.
As he does.
As he likes to do. Walls,
and he'll make the Oscars great again.
And he'll make the Oscars... Yeah, that's right. And he'll give Lady Gaga a feel of the pussy.
Trump, the builder.
So, I'd like the favourite to win, or Bohemian Rhapsody, obviously. I think it's going to be Voice, because they always go for the most boring, fucking righteous political film.
I suppose, yeah, if that's the most serious, proper story, then yeah, they might be. Yeah. Has Spike Lee ever won an Oscar?
No, I don't think he has. I think they've made a sort of big thing about it. He's been his first.
No, because you've got certain directors that are always in the mix, always, and they don't do many films. Like Woody Allen, he's another one. He doesn't make that many films anymore, but every time he does, it's there somewhere.
You know why?
He's probably...
The neighbours' kids are in the garden.
In a pedophile.
Peter File.
Best actor: Malik, Bale, Mortensen, Cooper, Defoe.
What do you think? Stand-up performance has to be Rami Malek.
Yeah, agreed.
I agree.
But do biopics win performances? You know, will they think he's just doing an impression?
Yeah, could be.
It's the same as Michael Sheen in the David Frost film, Frostniks. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, he was just...
Was he Tony Blair as well?
Yeah, but what's it won last year?
And he was Kenneth Williams.
Was it?
Gary Oldman won last year with Winston Churchill, didn't he? The Darkest Hour.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, won Best Actor. So stick it in your pipe.
And smock it.
And I think we should...
That's good.
Good. I think we should talk about the actresses. The nominations are Glenn Close for The Wife, Lady Gaga, A Star Is Born, Olivia Colman for The Favourite, Melissa McCarthy, Can You Ever Forgive Me, and Yalitza Aparicio for Roma, which is a Spanish...
that's going to be Olivia Colman.
I think it's Spanish.
Really? No, I can't see Olivia Colman being an Oscar winner. Absolute national treasure that she is.
Yeah, she's very good in this.
She is, yeah, but she doesn't strike me. I mean, she was in Peep Show, for God's sake.
I know, it'd be weird.
Is she going to be an Oscar winner?
Yeah, but you said about John Hurt, what's his name, the one who was in...
But like if Simon Pegg won the best actor,
what's his name, who was in... he was the villain in Die Hard 3, and he used to do play school.
Brian Cant.
No. It's not John Hurt. He's dead.
Jeremy Irons.
Eddie Griffiths.
Yeah, but
never think he'd win an Oscar
he's
after
a
doing play school.
Serious actor.
But he used to jump around with foam bears.
I think Olivia Colman is an amazing actress. I believe she's in the next series of The Crown.
Yes, she's playing the Queen, isn't she?
Yeah, Claire Foy has been fucked off. She's in that Neil Armstrong thing, you see.
First Man.
Yeah,
I ain't seen that yet.
Do you know what? I don't think I'm very interested in that. I don't know.
Okay, thanks.
Well,
Thanks. Well, he could have just not said that.
I genuinely think they didn't land on the moon. I'll
sticking
with it. I'm sticking with it.
I genuinely believe that's a load of bollocks. You
can't prove me wrong.
That doesn't matter.
Bring in.
Doesn't matter.
Right, next week.
Yeah,
we'll do it. Right. It's the moon landing, Falk. The big one.
Okay.
The big hot potato. It's the moon landing.
There is absolutely no evidence that we didn't land on the moon.
I want him to do some writing.
Evidence, no proof.
I want him to bring paperwork.
Yeah.
Evidence.
Okay.
As will I.
Okay. I'm not saying that I can answer all the questions. I'm saying, hang on. I believe.
I want to see you, but he can't.
I believe there's enough proof to prove there's a question mark, at least.
You can prove there's a question mark. There's enough proof to prove there's a question mark.
On the moon, There's
So
a
I want
flag.
you to go and sit in the corner and say that sentence to yourself.
I can prove that some people don't believe.
So,
I believe children are our future.
yes. They're not, though.
The children of the moon.
No, it's not. Synthetics, that's the future. Synthetic people.
The synths.
The synths.
Okay.
So, yes, yeah, okay,
computer.
fine.
Okay, so we'll have a look at that next week, yeah?
Yep.
So them are the, so we've got supporting actors. I don't know if this is going on for an hour, this is now. Best supporting actresses, Emma Stone, Razzie Royce, Amy Adams,
Oh, Amy Adams.
Regina King,
Just because she's lovely.
and Maria del Traviata. Travia.
Amy Adams.
It's that Spanish film again.
Amy Adams. I didn't hear any of them except Amy Adams.
And of course,
Enemy Stone. But then a space film in the 90s.
Enemy Stone.
Enemy Gate.
Right, okay, before we go, little thing for you, a little treat. When I was in the Sainsbury's, before I came here, doing a bit of shopping. The Sainsbury's. Next door to the Asda. I saw this Biltong, which is,
What was he wearing?
Was he collecting for a charity?
he's wearing a thong. Is that Biltong in a thong?
Oh, but that was wrong.
Oh, wrong.
I'm having it large like Biltong.
So, having it like, why wouldn't you say long?
What?
Who's going for the song?
Having it loves Biltong.
In a song. That's wrong.
Biltong. Having it large. Like Biltong. Biltong.
It's all gone Biltong.
That's it. That's not what I meant.
Oh, there's a title there.
It's all got
Having it
Biltong.
large.
It's all gone
Go on
Biltong.
then. What you got?
I've got some Biltong, which apparently is like a dried beef snack. And it says here,
Tens revolted. That's true.
Is it not an animal in its own right?
it's a high fancy now. A Biltong.
Oh, I'm sick.
Lives in the shrubs.
I am sure at the safari park they've got some biltongs.
What is it? What is it? Is it a bird?
It's a bit like a gnu. Is it a bird? Yeah, that's why they got a picture of a fucking cow on the front of it.
Well, then it's a cow. Oh, a bird.
It's a bit like a gnu and a wildebeest.
A Gildebeest.
A wilde-gnu.
Right, this is, and it's a bit like beef jerky. It looks.
Smells.
It looks like dried up kebab.
So it looks like dried scabs. Is what it looks
that's
like.
a big piece.
But, so,
That smells nice.
have a taste of that, see what you think. That's nice. I think if you like cured meats and
Yeah.
parma ham and that sort of thing.
Nice.
Sweet, isn't it? Very sweet.
What?
How much was that?
That was £1.10.
Oh, that's not bad.
So I'm a food for all things.
Okay, well, while we're chewing, Captain Jack,
Oh, yeah, I forgot about it.
Han Solo,
We haven't had time to think.
Captain America, or the actors Johnny Depp, Harrison Ford, and Chris Evans. Anything that might connect them.
Are the real names the same?
Have they all been done for battering a woman?
Not as far as I know.
Oh, well, Johnny Depp was, wasn't
I think
he? He got done for battering Amber.
Alleged, wasn't he? I don't know if anything.
I don't know, Han Solo.
Well, I'll put you ahead of him, you misery.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a bit disappointing by the sound of it. All three of them have suffered for years with mental health problems.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Serious.
Harrison Ford.
End of the serious now then.
Harrison Ford, right, was bullied quite badly at school. And out of that, he developed quite severe anxiety and had counselling. Chris Evans has got a real anxiety about being in crowds. And so when he has to do the red carpet, you know, do that. So in an interview, he's fine. He can be interviewed all day. But when he has to walk through the crowd and the cameras are going off and people are all clamouring for him, he has real difficulties with that and has even had panic attacks.
Wow.
And Johnny Depp has suffered with anxiety and depression since he was young as well. Now, I thought that was a good example. It's not that it's good that it's happened to these people, but it does show who can be affected. You know, you would think that you've got their Han Solo, Harrison Ford, the coolest man ever. Harrison Ford, Indiana Jones, Rick Deckard from
Blade Runner.
You know, the coolest man of all time, potentially. And still has quite...
Well, you never know, do you? You never know.
When people are feeling, you know, I think part of mental health issues can be that it makes you feel, particularly for men, that there's an inherent weakness in suffering with it.
Yeah.
That you're less than,
Yeah.
you know, other men who don't. I know that certainly.
Yeah, I can understand what you're saying. Yeah.
But I thought that was a very good illustration of how it's completely irrational and who it affects and how it affects people has nothing to do with the type of person you are. It's just, it's an illness that can affect any of us.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing, really, how many high-profile people it does affect.
Yes,
and you don't know
it
about
was
it.
actually the two. There were 30 celebs on this list that you wouldn't. And there are some we know. We know Stephen Fry's been quite vocal.
Yeah, he's vocal about it. And he's
got
about it.
bipolar, hasn't he, Stephen Fry? And there were lots of people on this list. Avril Lavigne was on this list. So the top 30. But I just thought, because we talk a lot about superheroes and, you know, we talk that it was just interesting that these actors with these brilliant lives who we would think, you know, had everything they want. They have money, they have the freedom, they have the adoration of millions, the success, still have this mental health.
Yeah, well,
that is absolutely indiscriminate. Doesn't discriminate between rich and poor and famous, and you know. So I just thought that was. I'm sorry that's brought the show down.
Wow.
With a, you know,
bang! With a thud day now.
Ding
wow.
dong.
But so, if you're out there, you know, feeling unhappy, down on yourself, you could be in the Avengers.
Yep.
That's what I'll say.
That's a lovely thought to leave us on, Dane.
Thank you.
Well done, mate.
Thank you.
I was going to say, well.
Well, so thanks, Dean.
Thanks, Pete.
Thanks, Al.
Anytime.
I'm Pete.
I'm Dean.
He's Al.
I'm Al.
I'm Pete. He's Dean.
Captain Casio.
Although I'm also known as the Wiggler.
The Leveler.
Tick-tock, motherfucker.
Till next time. Tick-tock, motherfuckers.
Tick-tock. I like that. Tick-tock,